If we are obsessed with getting new knowledge and improving ourselves in one topic only in theory, later we can encounter a lot of struggles in our life. Because what happens when we know too much about something? Okay, maybe you think that we cannot know too much and we can always get better at something. And later, this obsession begins to know more, to acquire more knowledge, more wisdom. And if it's healthy, it's okay. But when we are trying to acquire too much knowledge about something without putting in the work and doing things that need to be done in order to get better at something, you are actually not getting better. Because in order to get better at something, we need to experience, we need to expose ourselves into situations where we can use our knowledge and to not only let it be this wisdom, this knowledge in our head. Because to be honest, what we have in our head doesn't count, because it is only there. And okay, maybe you want to impress other people with your knowledge about what you want about some topics which are interesting. But in practice, we are verified by life with what we can do by our skills, to what we know in practice. And when we are trying to improve only theoretically, later we are overloaded with knowledge, and in many cases we don't know what to do because we feel that we know too much. And see, intelligent people, of course, intelligent is a broad term, it's hard to describe it in one video, but let's say, okay, intelligent people struggle oftentimes in doing, and they tend to procrastinate a lot because they feel maybe, see, some people who are stupid, maybe, let's say, they are taking a lot of action and then they don't overthink about a lot of things they have results. And many times intelligent people tend to think that they need to know something more in order to begin. And this is mindset which is hindering and which is stopping us from achieving what we want, because we think that we don't need to know something else in order to begin, in order to do what we truly want, because we think that now we are not perfect. But this perfection is illusion that we put in a future. And when we really realize that in practice, when we go into flow state, we are becoming literally perfect, because now we can utilize all this knowledge that we have in a smooth way without overthinking. Then we fall in love in life when we forget about ourselves, about work, about everything, and we are just in a constant state of action, of being immersed into what we are doing. So, what happens when we know too much? Nothing good. And we should not be focused merely on knowing more. It should not be our main objective, because when we become obsessed over something, it's not effective and we are not working later, doing things in an efficient way. And we need to know more, but we are not questioning why we want to know more. Why? This more knowledge will benefit you in any way? See, a lot of people in the world, when we are traveling, we see different parts of the world. We see that a lot of people don't dedicate a lot of time for reading books, for watching these videos on YouTube, but however, they are happy. And we all want to be happy. And some people are basically happy because they are not overthinking about all these things. They are getting better at what they are doing by practice, but they are not obsessed that much over knowledge. And of course, I don't want to say that knowledge is not important, of course. And in some cases, for example, if you're a lawyer or a doctor or medicine student, We need to study a lot, get a lot of knowledge, even if it will not be practical, if you will not use particular topic in practice. But you need to still learn it, and that's okay. But remember that addiction to even these kind of things as acquiring knowledge is not a good thing. And later, when we come into practice, we feel paralyzed because we still think that we don't know enough. And in this case, we need to prove ourselves by actions that we know enough. That we, of course, in a healthy way, need to learn more, but we are now in the present moment enough, grounded here. We are not incomplete. We are complete, but we can improve ourselves to be more complete, but we should not be addicted, attached to this mindset. And we should just go at ease and perform what we need to do without this thinking that I need to get better, I need to get more knowledge, because we need to get better, but we doesn't necessarily need to spend hours of watching videos and reading books about something. I hope you like this video. Leave a like, comment and subscribe my channel and share this video, because this is a very important message for me. Bye bye.